Hi, welcome to today's video diary for Finding My Way with Pi, Purpose, Intention, and Emotion. I am Pi. I am just contemplating what it feels like to have meaningful relationships with people and how sharing our stories with them and listening to their stories helps us be better together. There's a lot of healing in that, and also empowerment and encouragement and energy to keep going, to do what's right for us and what matters for us, what adds meaning to our lives, which in turn adds meaning to others' lives. So here's what I'm thinking about. I'm just reflecting on how I have started to own my story. I've told my story on the video diaries, and I'd shared that because of just traumas I experienced as a younger person, how that shaped my life, even though I didn't really realize how much it shaped my life until I took the time to dig in and write my story and own it and begin the process of healing. And then once I did that, I was able to find my voice and unearth what my calling is in this life, what my dream is in this life. And I have found that the more I say out loud, the more I write it down, the more I share it, that it is being reflected back to me, as well as I'm meeting people who are like-minded, or I am able to help others with their own, when I hear their story and I hear what they want to do. And I'm able to find ways that I can help them, even though I had never heard of it before. And I think that this is this positive upward spiral that we can all do. This is very much in line with the theme of Ubuntu, which Tara Rai Trent talks about in her book, The Awakened Woman. So I just went through that book. I worked on the process that she teaches in that book. It was an amazing experience. It's also on Audible. I highly recommend it. She's a very powerful speaker and can connect right to your heart. And Ubuntu has this philosophy that because you are, I am. Like, we are all interconnected. And I'm just reflecting on the last oh my gosh, I guess 9 months, maybe 10 months since I began on this journey of discovering myself, and then discovering my dream, and then speaking my dream, and how that's unfolding. And it does match Ubuntu, that we are all interconnected and we do it together. And this is a community thing. We don't do these things by ourselves. So first of all, I am successful because of others. So I want to talk about who helped me figure out how to find my voice. It was my career coach. And in his process, he first walks through 16 questions about your life. You basically tell your life story. And during that process, it uncovered so many traumas that I had not handled. I had not thought about or reflected on or allowed myself to even be open to healing. And once I did that, then I found my voice and what really fuels me and what sparks me. And I found how I want to contribute to the world. So he has helped me identify and find all of that, because he gave me the vehicle as well as the safe place to unearth all of it and to tell my story. Then, once I identified what my dream is, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, but my dream is to earn my PhD in human flourishing. And then I also want to use my voice, my poetry, and my writing to help others discover and embrace their own whole being for collective healing, individually, together, and with the earth. And then once I identified that, the next steps for me became visible, and I call them my sisterhood. These angels, these women, my friends who, there's 4 of them that I reached out to and invited them to come and build a community with me that works on my dream of helping others discover and embrace their whole being for collective healing. And they are engaged in that with me now and wanting to do that. And we're in the early stages of it, and it's a delightful process. And then I keep speaking my dreams. I speak my dreams to my family. I put it on my video diaries. I speak it to hubby. My sister, technically sister-in-law, but I call her my sister, took me to lunch today, and we were talking about that and her strength and encouragement and perspective on yes, like, go do that. I'm so proud of you for doing this. It's huge. So I'm saying all of this just to reflect on my experience with this unearthing of my own story, owning it, voicing it, discovering my calling, my dreams, owning those, voicing those, writing them down and sharing them, and asking others to do this with me. And it's like everything coming together on the journey so that it can happen. This is the action part of it. To me, this is also the emotion part of it, the heart in motion part of it, as well as intention. So one of the definitions of intention, beyond just an aim, intention is also the healing process of a wound, which is what I feel like we do regularly in life. And we need to own and embrace that as part of our whole being. And that's definitely what I've been doing with finding my way with Pi, if you've been on this transformative journey with me. So just reflecting on the importance of these things and why taking time to do this work makes a difference in how fulfilled you feel in your life. And for me in particular, how fulfilled I feel in my life, and how I'm choosing to spend my time, and who with, and creating that positive upward spiral of flourishing together. And sometimes when we do that, we unearth things that are painful that we need to heal from. And even doing that together helps so much, because it dissipates the negative energy of it. It shares it. It strengthens the connection of us all together. It's just amazing. I did want to just say this one quote from Tara Ray Trent from her book. The ongoing act of speaking and writing my dreams was a promise I continued to make. My words created someone bigger than who I was in the moment. This is the power of naming your truth. You set an intention, you make a promise, and you make your dreams start to take shape in the world. I was just reflecting backwards over the last 9 months, and I've felt the truth in this statement at a deeper level, and was like, oh my gosh, that's what I am in the middle of experiencing right now. And it is such a blessing. And I have to say it, that I agree with this slight shift in mindset, because I used to be like, I have to do all of it alone. I carry this load. I have to give 200%. Like, there's Western culture is just very individualistic, and that doesn't work well, and certainly leads to burnout and other concerns. And so when I shift my focus and think about, wait a minute, I am successful because of the interconnectedness and of with all these other people along the way, all of them, every single one of them matter. And even those moments that I didn't even realize was a moment in the moment, but may turn out to be so significant, even those were special. We're all on this journey together. It's amazing. So, thank you for being on this journey with me. I am so glad that you're here, and I hope it helps you too. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.